Hi, this is Polyban. Welcome to you again in this Polyban Teaches. Now, today we are going to do the second chapter, second topic of noun. It's formation of abstract noun. In this chapter, we will see how noun is being formed with the help of by adding some words to it or by adding few letters to it. So there are three ways in which an abstract noun can be formed. First is from verbs. In this, we will see how verbs can be changed into abstract noun. Second is from adjectives. Here we will take some words which are adjectives and we will see how they can be changed into abstract nouns. And the last one is from common nouns. So words which are actually common nouns, how they can be changed into abstract nouns. We will go through in this chapter. First, let us take this, how we can change verbs form into abstract noun. The first way way how to change it is by adding ment to the verbs. If we take achieve and we just add to this ment, it becomes achievement. Now this achievement is an abstract noun. This achieve was verb. So just by adding this ment, we change it into abstract noun. Similar is the case with treat. So in case of treat, we again add ment and it becomes treatment. We have words like judge. If we add ment, it becomes so in this way, by simply adding ment, we can change these verbs into abstract noun. Another way of changing verbs into noun is by adding ance to the verb. Here we will take words like disturb. Then we have words like perform. Words like allow. So if we add ance, this disturb is a verb. If we add ance, it becomes disturbance, which is a noun, and that too abstract noun. If we take perform, we add ance, similarly it becomes a noun by changing the word into performance. Allow, ance, it becomes allowance. So thus in this way, by adding ance to the verb, we can change it into abstract noun. Next we have another way of changing verb into abstract noun is by adding ence to the verbs. Now here we take words like depend. If we add ence to this word, it becomes dependence. So which is again a noun. If we take words like prefer and add ence, it becomes preference. We can also take words like differ, difference, occur, occurrence. Next we have words where we can add al. Simply by adding al we can change the verb into noun. Words like approve. So what do? Here we make a slight change in the word. We replace this e with al and it becomes approval, which is a noun. We have words like propose. Again we replace this e with al and it becomes proposal. Similar is the case with deny. Now deny we replace y and we will add I along with it. Instead of y we will write I and al, then denial. It is again a noun. We have words like arrive. Same, e is replaced and we simply add al. It becomes arrival, which is a noun. Another way is by adding ion to the verbs. We have words like act, where simply by adding ion it becomes action, which is a noun. We have words like separate. Here what do? We replace e and we add ion and it becomes separation. So another word in this category is celebrate. Again e is replaced, we make it celebration. We have words like elect. Here no replacement, only addition of ion. So election. All these words are actually nouns. So in this way we are changing verbs into noun by simply adding ion, and in some of the cases we are replacing one letter. So the next way of changing verbs into noun is now by addition of sion. So to the verbs like collide, here we will make a little change in the word. We will replace this de with the word sion. So it becomes collision, which is a noun. It was a verb. So simply by adding sion to this word, by replacing de, we will change it into noun. Next we have include. Words like include, we add sion. Again the same thing, we are replacing this de, it becomes inclusion, which is a noun. We have the third word in hand, that is extend. Here we will replace only d and we will put sion and it becomes extension. All these words have now changed into noun. Yet another way of changing verbs into nouns is by adding double sion. So to the verbs we will add double sion, it becomes a noun. But again the same thing, here we replace one or the other letters which is not required in noun. So like the word we have admit, we have to replace t and then we have to add double sion. It becomes admission, which is a noun. We have words like omit. We replace t, we put double sion, it becomes omission, which is a noun. We have words like concede. We replace de and we add double sion, it becomes concession. we have words like permit. Again the same, we will replace T with double S-I-O-N and it becomes permission. So in this way, we are changing the verbs into nouns by simply adding some letters and by deleting some letters from it. So yet another way of changing verbs into nouns is by adding P-T-I-O-N. So now we will see how by adding P-T-I-O-N we can make verbs into noun. Words like consume, it is, we will replace E, we will use P-T-I-O-N, thus changing it into noun like consumption. We have words like describe, we are adding P-T-I-O-N. Now here while adding P-T-I-O-N, before that we will replace B-E and it becomes description, which is again a noun. Yet another word is deceive. We add P-T-I-O-N and it is changed into deception. So how this is changed into deception? Here we will replace I-B-E. Yet another word I have, that is subscribe. We will replace I-B-E and P-T-I-O-N is added and it becomes subscription. So in this way we have changed all these verbs into noun. Another way is by adding A-T-I-O-N to the verbs. Here I have got some words with me where we can change the verbs from by adding A-T-I-O-N with a slight change in the original word. So I have word like admire. It we will replace E and we will just add A-T-I-O-N to it. It becomes admiration, which is again an abstract noun. We have words like declare. Again E is replaced, A-T-I-O-N is added and it becomes declaration. One more word I have in this category is exam, a common word where it can be changed into a noun. Examine. Examine is the word which is a verb. We are replacing E, we are adding A-T-I-O-N and it becomes examination, which is a noun. So in this way we are changing all these verbs into nouns. Another way of changing the verbs into noun is by adding I-T-I-O-N. I-T-I-O-N. Words like add, we are simply adding I-T-I-O-N and it becomes addition. We have words like define. Here what will I do? I will replace this E and I will add I-T-I-O-N. It becomes definition. Another word I have with me is repeat. We will simply add I-T-I-O-N and it becomes repetition. So what did I do? In case of repeat, I have replaced A and then added I-T-I-O-N. Next we have in this category is by adding cation to the verbs and it becomes a noun. And of course we are going to make a little change in the word, like words we have applied. Here we are going to replace this this y with I, and we will add cation and it becomes application. We have another word like this is justify. So wherever we find y, it is replaced by I in most of the cases. Justification, we simply add cation and it becomes justification. Then we have another word in this category is qualify. Here again y is replaced and I is used along with cation and it becomes qualification. Thus in this way we are changing these verbs into nouns. Again these verbs into nouns by making a simple change. Yet another way we have with us is by adding y to the verbs and it becomes a noun. Again, slight change is done to the original verb, like assemble. If I have this word assemble, I will replace e and add y. It becomes assembly, which is a noun. I have another word inquire. Again e is replaced by y and it becomes inquiry. Then we have another word flatter. Here simply no replacement, simply by adding y it becomes a noun, flattery. Another way is by adding ure to the verbs. Here we have some verbs with us like depart. Simply by adding ure it becomes a noun, departure. We have words like please. Here we will replace e, we will add ure and it becomes pleasure, which is a noun. We have words like proceed. We will add ure, it becomes procedure, which is a noun. So in this way we are changing all the verbs into nouns by in these two categories we are adding y and then ure. Yet another way of changing verbs into noun is also by adding age. So if we have this word like carry, I will replace y with I and then add age. It becomes carriage, which is a noun. If I have the word like pack, here we don't need to change anything, only add age, it becomes package, which is a noun. I have word like waste. Again e is replaced and age is added, so it becomes wastage, which is again a noun. Another way, or rather we can say the last technique how to change verb into noun is by either adding t or th to the verb. Only th. Either t or th. Words like complain. We simply add t to it. It becomes complaint, which is a noun. So remember, complaint is a noun. Complain is verb. We have words like grow. If we add th to it, it becomes noun, growth, which is a noun. We have words like heal. Again th is added and it becomes health. So one thing you must have noticed, that all these nouns are only, they fall only in the category of abstract noun. We have few words also which, although do not follow any of the given rules, but are changed from verbs to abstract nouns. Let's see which words are there. We have words like abide. It does not follow any rule, but simply a new word is made, abode. We have words like bless, which becomes bliss or blessing. We have words like advise. Remember, se is a verb. When we change it to a noun, it is changed as advise. Ce, it becomes noun. We have words like die. It changes to noun by simply changing the entire word to death, which is a noun. Unite changes into unity or union. So there are many words which fall in this category. So this is all how we can change verb into noun. So the next way of changing the words into abstract noun is from adjectives. We have completed verbs and now we will see how we can change adjectives into nouns. Here we come across with the first type, where we simply use or add NESS to the adjective. It changes into nouns. So the words like I have is bitter. We will add NESS. It changes to bitterness, which is a noun. This bitter was an adjective. Next we have in this category is selfish. We put NESS. It becomes selfishness. I have another word like lonely. Here I will replace Y with I and then I will add NESS. It becomes loneliness, which is noun. Another way of changing adjectives into nouns is by adding ITY. Let's see what are the words I have in this. Suppose the word is active. Here I will replace E with ITY. So it becomes activity, which is an abstract noun. I have word like civil. Here I will use again no replacement, ITY. It becomes civility. I have words like inferior. I will add ITY and it changes into inferiority. So this way I am able to change all these adjectives into nouns. Another way of changing adjectives into noun is if we have words ending in IBLE or ABLE. They can be replaced if the words ends with IBLE or ABLE with a slight change, and then by adding ITY to it, we will change the verb into adjectives into nouns. Like I have the word ABLE, able. I will add ITY with a slight change. What change? Here E is replaced with I, and then LE is replaced by ILITY. So it becomes ability. Another word I have is visible. It changes after adding ITY with a little change. It is made a noun and the word is visibility. Another way of changing adjectives into noun is by adding TY. Simply by adding TY, it becomes noun. Words like certain, if we add TY, certainty, it becomes a noun. Then I have the word like royal. If I add TY, it becomes royalty, which is again a noun. These are nouns. I have yet another way of changing adjectives into nouns. If the word ends with ENT, then it is changed to noun by adding ENCE, or else if the word ends with ANT, then it is changed to noun by adding ANCE. So we have two options, either to use ENCE in case of ENT and or to use ANCE in case of ANT. Now words I have in this category are absent. Here we can very well see ENT. It can be replaced by adding ENCE. So when it comes out to be a noun, the word becomes absence. I have yet another word in this category, and that is excellent. ENTE replaced by ENCE and it becomes excellence. Word like important. ANT replaced by ANCE and it becomes importance. So in this category, the last way of changing adjectives into noun is by adding T or by replacing T or TE with CY. So it becomes, we will see how it becomes a noun. I have words like accurate. Here the word ends with TE. I will replace it and I will add CY to this. It becomes accuracy, which is a noun. I have word like decent, which falls in this category. I will replace T by CY and it becomes decency. I have word like urgent. T is replaced, CY is added and it becomes urgency. So all these are nouns which are formed by making a slight change in the adjectives. we can change these words into nouns. Now there are certain other words which do not fall in this category, but the entire word is changed. They are also adjectives like brave. Brave becomes bravery. Then broad. Broad becomes bread. Then I have word like clean. It becomes cleanliness. Then I have word like false. It becomes falsehood. So there are so many other words also. These do not fall in any of the categories mentioned above, but yet they are changed into nouns. Now the third type is how to change nouns, common nouns to abstract nouns. So the third category in this is from common nouns. Here we will see how common nouns can be changed into abstract nouns. So first way is by adding HOOD hood to the nouns. Now suppose the word is boy. It's a common noun. We will add HOOD. It becomes boyhood. This is a noun, abstract noun. Then I have man plus hood, which again falls in the same category, manhood. Another way of changing the common nouns into abstract noun is by adding SHIP, ship, to the words. I have words like dictator. If I add SHIP, ship, to this, it becomes dictatorship, which is an abstract noun. I have words like partner. I add SHIP, it becomes partnership. Another way of changing common nouns into abstract noun is by adding AGE. Here we will come across with certain words like BOND, bond. We will add AGE, it becomes bondage. We have words like pilgrim. We add AGE and it becomes pilgrimage. So all these are abstract nouns which are changed from common nouns by adding few letters to it. There are certain other words in this case where again the rule, it does not follow any rule. We have still few words with us where the above given rules are not followed. Simply a new word is made. I have words like agent. It changes into abstract noun, agency. Word like hero can be changed into abstract noun as heroism. Word like slave can be changed into slavery. Then coward changes into cowardice, etc. Now I will again show you certain other words which have more than one abstract noun forms. So following are the words which have more than one or two abstract nouns. Let's see which are the words fall in this category. I have attend. It can either be made as attendance or attention. Two abstract noun forms are made. One word I have enter. It can be changed into entrance or entry. I have another word like vacate. It can be changed into vacation or vacancy. Another word I have deceive, which can be changed into deceit or deception. I have yet another word in this category, and that is receive. Almost the same as deceive. Receipt, we call it. P is silent here, and then we come across with another word, reception. Both are nouns. Then I have deliver. It changes into deliverance and delivery. I have word like dear, which is changed into dearness and then dear. Another word which falls in this category is break, which changes into breakage and breach. Another word I have is short, which can be changed into shortness and shortage. Yet another word I do have, and that is hard. Hard can be changed into hardness or hardship. Thus, we have seen how we can change all these words. It can be formation from verbs, formation from adjectives, it can be yet another formation from common nouns. We can see how abstract nouns can be made out of these three ways. You can solve the worksheet which is available in my blog and send me the answers via mail, and the details of this blog and mail are given in the description section. That's all for today. Hope you have enjoyed. Bye-bye.